Oh, God. Are you kidding me? God. Why?
This cop just saw the most tragic thing in his entire career, and it would traumatize him for the rest of his life. It all began on November 8th, 2021, when a 911 call came in that most officers would consider routine. A woman had called to report that she was having thoughts of harming someone.
911, where's your emergency?
I don't know if it's an emergency. I know I have a newborn here. I need some help.
What's going on?
Oh, I just need help. I'm not right there.
No shots fired, no active violence, just a concerned call from inside a home. But none of the officers who responded that day had any idea how this day was going to become one of the most heartbreaking moments of their careers.
He's dead. He's dead.
Who is he?
He's my baby. He's 4 months. He's 4 weeks old.
Without wasting any time, officers from the Valencia County Sheriff's Office responded to the scene. When they arrived at the residence, they were met at the door by a woman later identified as 30-year-old Kiria Lynn Milton, who appeared visibly disturbed.
Hello, ma'am. You want to come over here? I can get you help. Just come with me. No weapons on you? No? That cigarette helping you out? Keeping you calm?
No, I don't even got a lighter.
You don't got a lighter? All right. I can try and get you one. You want to come with me? What's going on today? Why do you want to hurt yourself? What's bothering you?
I don't know what's wrong with me.
What do you mean, what's wrong with you? I'm here to help you. 5'10", Central.
This isn't me.
What isn't you, ma'am?
I'm not like this. I don't feel like this.
Feel how? Have 2-5 with a 41, clear for medical. Don't feel like how, ma'am?
Just mad and angry.
Okay.
And then I got this guy and he stops crying. The other one starts crying.
So the kids just keep crying?
Are they okay? Where are they at?
You can go inside.
Ambulance is gonna come and they're gonna help you out. Okay, can you walk that way with me? Yeah? Come on, let's go. Does anybody have a lighter? You have a lighter on you by chance?
Hey, you didn't do anything to hurt the kids, did you?
No.
Okay, I just
Kiria lived there with her husband, who was away at work, and her 2 young sons. A 4-year-old boy with a speech impairment, full of energy, bouncing around the house, and a 1-month-old infant so small, so new to the world. There was nothing visibly alarming about the home. No signs of immediate danger, no chaos, just a mother, 2 children, and an underlying tension that was difficult to put a finger on.
Oh my God, this is embarrassing.
Do you feel like hurting the kids? I mean, I get it. If you do, parenting is a lot.
Frustrated.
Uh-huh.
Like, when one stops crying, the other one starts crying.
It's like you can't catch a break with the kids.
Yeah, and then on top of that, I got anxiety. Like, I can't breathe.
Okay. Do you feel like hurting yourself?
All the time, but
Do you feel like that right now?
Do
you feel like that right now?
While the first officer was briefly speaking with the woman, another responding officer went inside the home to check on the kids.
How old are they?
4 and
Sheriff's office. What's up, little man? You okay?
You, buddy?
Your boat.
You got a balloon?
What's up, little guy?
Big.
You okay?
What's your name? What's that?
You got a balloon? What's up, little guy? What's up, little guy?
Baby? How are you doing? Oh my goodness. You're a little one. You want to come in here with your brother? Hey, baby. Oh my goodness, you are cute. What's your brother's name? What's his name?
The officer who stepped inside was immediately met by the 4-year-old kid who was jumpy and restless, the way young children get when the energy in a room is off. The officer got down to his level, talked to him, made him laugh. He also met with a 1-month-old infant, and when the baby needed attention, the officer didn't hesitate. He changed his diaper himself, held him, and took care of him the way you would if he were your own. That moment would stay with him long after the shift ended.
Mama's name?
My mom and Tent.
Okay, where's Daddy?
Daddy.
Daddy's at work?
And I'll cook.
Okay. You can sit down on the bed. You got any other brothers? You got any other ones? Hi, little guy. He's cute. He looks like you.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. This is your little brother.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, he's adorable.
Oh, baby.
He's a little guy, huh? You're alright. Hey, you're alright. We're here. Have your brother. You don't need to cry, little one. Yeah, he gets grumpy, huh?
He's hungry, man.
He gets hungry and grumpy.
I'm hungry.
You go to school?
You could cook.
You're gonna go to school?
I'll go cook.
Hey, little one. You alright? We're here. We're here, baby. Oh,
Crying?
he's fine. He could cry. He's just a little one.
Meanwhile, medics on scene evaluated the mother and grew concerned. Their assessment pointed toward postpartum depression, a condition that, left untreated, can quietly consume a person from the inside out.
I just know I love those guys and I don't want to hurt them, but they're frustrating the out of me. Right. No, I know.
Real quick, so the dad's out of town?
He's on his way. I came and my phone's dead. But he's on his way right now.
From where?
He was going to Carlsbad and he's about an hour and a half away, but he's on his way back. It's probably about Roswell, Vaughn, something like that.
Okay. Do you have any other family in the area?
No. And my
Local?
phone don't fucking work, of course.
Okay.
The decision was made to transport her to the hospital for further evaluation. It seemed like the right call, the responsible call. With the mother gone, her children remained in their father's care. Everyone went home. The situation appeared to be under control, and for a few days it was. The mother was diagnosed at the hospital with bipolar disorder and PTSD. However, despite being considered high risk, she was discharged from the hospital 2 days later. But little did they know, this decision would lead to a devastating tragedy. She returned home to her family, and on the surface, life resumed as normal. The father initially supervises her, but then went back to work. The boys were back under her care. The warning signs that had brought law enforcement to that door just days earlier seemed to fade into the background. But they hadn't gone anywhere. They were just waiting, because 4 days later, only 4 days after officers had stood in that home, held that infant, and walked away believing the worst had passed, 911 received another call from the same address. This time, it was the mother calling, and what she reported on that call would send a chill through every dispatcher who heard it. Officers were immediately dispatched, and among those who responded was the same officer who had been there 4 days before. The same man who had changed that baby's diaper, who had held him, who had made the 4-year-old laugh when the room felt heavy, but he had no idea what he was about to walk into.
Who is he?
He's my baby. He's 4 months. He's 4 weeks old.
Sheriff's office!
Sheriff's office! Claire. Oh. Oh, God. Are you kidding me? God. Why? Why? Oh, God.
The discovery leaves the officer shaken and devastated. Nothing could have prepared him for what he found. The infant was gone. He lay there, no longer alive, with visible signs of suffocation and trauma to his face and head. The same child this officer had cared for with his own hands just 4 days earlier. But the search is far from over. One child is still missing, and with every passing second, officers fear they may already be too late.
Oh, hey, I found him. He's here. He's here. Hey, buddy. Hey, man.
He's okay.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. All right.
I know you're okay, dude.
All right.
You need a break, real good and step outside.
I'm good.
I got this.
I'm good.
Just watch this back.
Okay. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Are you cold?
525 Central.
No, what's wrong, buddy? Do you need anything to eat?
Somewhere in the back of the house, the 4-year-old, the same boy who had been bouncing off the walls less than a week ago, was found hiding underneath his bedsheet. The kind of quiet that a child that age should never know. He wasn't hiding from a monster under the bed. He had been hiding from his own mother. The officer stood in that room and felt something break inside of him. Not the composed professional detachment that years on the job are supposed to build, something that no amount of training prepares you for. While Kiria was being transferred to the police station, authorities processed the events of the day. Moments later, they were confronted with a heartbreaking task. Saint Padilla, the father of the kids, showed up devastated and looking for answers.
Please, brother. So our guys were called up here
Yes.
this morning, okay?
My son is dead.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry for your
I
loss.
know.
So we got a call up here. I guess your wife. Is she your wife?
She's my wife.
Okay. I guess your wife called and said that something was wrong with the baby. That they needed law enforcement up here. Law enforcement came up. They found the child in the crib,
bassinet.
in the bassinet. Okay. So what we need you to do, and that's as much as we know at this point. Okay?
I know. There's not. I know you guys are doing
Well,
your investigation.
yeah, we're doing
I
the
know, man.
investigation.
I know. I'm not trying to be nothing.
No,
I need to know what's going on. I need to know where my other son's at.
So your other son.
I got
and
you
you weren't
guys.
here.
I'm not pissed off, bro. I mean, none of this. You guys are doing your job. I'm not pissed, bro.
So-
I'm just like, I'm frustrated. I have a lot of emotions going through me right now. So it's.
So here's I need to ask you a few things. Okay. One, is she having issues?
She's having her issues, but nothing like with the kids like that, dude.
What's going on?
She has David just diagnosed her with postpartum last week, and I don't know what happened with the baby. I think he got suffocated with the blanket. It sounds like to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm fucking like, you know, I don't know. I don't want to put the blame on myself. I shouldn't have went back to work right away. You know what I mean? And I know my brother told me it's not even like that. But you know, for me as a father and a head of household, bro, I'm supposed to take care of everything, and I feel up.
Provider.
The mother was taken into custody. The medical examiner confirmed the cause of death. The infant had been suffocated. The evidence of physical trauma to his face and head told the rest of the story. The 4-year-old, who could not fully articulate what he had witnessed, was the only other person in that home when it happened. He was safe, but the image of that child hiding silently under his sheet, a 4-year-old who had learned, in the worst possible way, that the world was not always safe. The mother was charged with first-degree murder. She later pleaded guilty and faced the possibility of life in prison. The justice system moved forward the way it is designed to, but for the officer, there was no clean resolution, no verdict that brought the baby back, no sentencing that erased the memory of holding him. He returned to work. He continued doing his job, but the officers who knew him said something in him had shifted after that night, because that is the part of this work that nobody talks about enough. The calls that follow your home, the faces you can't forget, the moments where you did everything right and it still wasn't enough to stop something unthinkable from happening. This officer changed that baby's diaper. He held him. He made sure he was warm and cared for. And 4 days later, he was the one who had to stand in that room and say goodbye. That is something no badge, no training, and no amount of time will ever fully heal. If you enjoy true crime content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.